the need for those present in the computing cloud to finesse their online persona, but also to show how relevant some of the minutiae can be in terms of the environment called computer-mediated asynchronous communication. Wow, that's a mouthful. This speech is going to be 5 to 7 minutes in length, and it's from the Competent Communicator Manual, speech number 6, How You Say It. And the title is, Your Online Persona, Does It Have a Voice? Please help me welcome Francisco Palazzo.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests. I'm on topic again, social media. Just a quick anecdote. Last week, I actually enjoyed a $50 4-day cruise to Cozumel with a bunch of my peers because I was watching my Facebook live news feed. And why do I bring that up? We tend to think of this as yet some other geeky invention. But I'm here to tell you today that rather than just it being a geeky invention, this is more about who you are. Much like everything evolves, I love Walt's reminder about the space race and how, he's now into healthcare. Things do evolve. And yes, email was a pain at the beginning. Now we don't even think about it. So when I mean, does your online persona have a voice? Today I'm going to try to show you why it pays to spend a little time every now and then and check out what's going on out there on the web. How you say it. Definitely I thought there was an alignment between what the truth of social media is and is a speech. Also, as you'll see later on, it has a lot to do with the different personas and environments that we present ourselves to the world. Okay? That's why I align how I say something and all these different sites. Why? Just for a second, I want you to close your eyes and just listen to me. I'm going to show you one thing before you close your eyes, and then I want you to think about it. Why do we want to manage our online persona? Because we're conducting it. And one of the main reasons why we're conducting it, and I'm going to leave you with this image, is this little monster that lives on the internet, Google. So stay with me for a second, close your eyes, and just imagine somebody meets you, they pick up your name, and then they Google you. Open your eyes. That's what this is all about. This little monster, ladies and gentlemen, a few weeks ago, we heard about something called the dashboard. You should figure this thing out, especially for us professionals, for people who have a career, no matter what field. You gotta manage what Google is saying about you. Okay? It's about your reputation. For example, one great place to start after Google is this place called LinkedIn. It's a serious place. It's a place where conversations happen, as they say, via a whitelist. What's a whitelist? I only talk to the people that I approve, the people that I know. LinkedIn actually warns you very sternly, do not try to contact people that don't know you. Because if these people decline your invitations, guess what? They can close your account. That's LinkedIn. You're conducting your career. Next, for some of us, we're conducting our vision. Our vision how? I'm a photographer too, so I use Flickr. But do I only use Flickr? No. I also use blogs. People wonder, what's a blog? Think of it as a journal. Didn't we used to keep journals in the past? Well, guess what? Now that journal is actually showing and telling people what you're up to through your writings, through your photographs, through your videos. Some of us also take it a little farther, and we think of it as a passion. For example, for me, I'm taking this video tonight with Ed's approval and Donnie's approval. I'm going to post it so I can talk more about Toastmasters. Just like last week at the cruise, I was talking more about the pictures I took by a photo shelter. Conducting your communities. There are places where the conversation is a little bit more relaxed. So you kind of like hang out with people in a more relaxed fashion. You loosen up your tie and you do some Facebook. You do some Twittering. You're kind of like amongst friends. You're a little bit, you know, down on your guard. End of the day, this is all about conducting your persona. Whether you want to wear your tie, whether you want to wear your suit, whichever way you want to present yourself to the world. That's why it's so relevant to think of it as conducting your image, as directing what you want the online world to see about you. That's why it is, in my opinion, somewhat reckless and dangerous to merely ignore it as just another fad and not realize, once again, that people are Googling you, HR people are using these tools, and your customers also sometimes, they want to know more about you. Definitely, these tools are not here to replace the face-to-face interaction, but they're here to help you bring up a great performance. Thank you.
Thank you, Francisco, for that great speech. It's always nice to learn about something when somebody gives a speech, and this is something that affects us all, so great material there. Our next speaker